that, will I say, God has with the world. He said, the light has come into the world, but men chose darkness instead of the light. So I want to believe that none of us in this room tonight will say, no, I don't want to take on the garment that God has provided for me, which is the Holy Spirit. Remember Joel chapter 2, verse 28 says, it shall come to pass in the last day that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. All flesh. And for us to understand the import of what God has done in Timothy, 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 15, as we look at the church, he said, the foundation. No, not this. 1 Timothy chapter 2, I think 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 19. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 19, where it says that the foundation of God stands sure. I think 1 Timothy 2:19. He said the foundation of God does what? Stands sure, having this seal. He said having this seal that God knows. asking that question. Let's go to the church. Let's go. The church will give us direction. Let's go to the church because the church will tell us this is what we should do. Let's go to the church because the church will give us guidelines on what to do. Why is this not happening? Because the individuals in the church have not patterned their lives according to the shekel of the sanctuary. So I'm asking, is my life patterned after the shekel of the sanctuary? Or is it the ordinary shekel? For those of us who are low, or is it the royal or the heavy shekel? For those of us who see ourselves as the high and mighty, if you are down here, come up to the level of the shekel of the sanctuary. If you're up, come down to the level of the shekel of the sanctuary. And this is what God is expecting of anyone that comes to him. Whether you are rich or you are poor, whether you are bound or free, whether you are black or white, whether you are this culture or that culture. And you know, because we have brought all these things and we don't want to leave them. So something happens, we say, in my culture, this is the way we do it, and this is the way I must do it. In my tribe, this is the way we do it, and this is the way I must do it. No, in my family, this is the way we do this. No. We should come to that point where we say, the shekel of the sanctuary must be what I must align myself with. My culture will stop at where the shekel of the sanctuary stops. This is what God is expecting of us. So no matter what we are bringing, no matter where we are coming from, let's make sure that we walk towards it, that the shekel of the sanctuary is our standard. So as we begin to conclude today, the reason Christ came and gave his life for us is for our lives to be fashioned after the shekel of the sanctuary. That is why he died. That is why he shed his blood. So that you and me can say, Lord, I am ready. I am ready to take up that which you have laid down for me. Whether we are gold or silver or brass or iron or cassia or cinnamon or even olive oil, let us endeavor to. Romans chapter 12 verse 2 said, and be not conformed to this world. Now this world can be anything to us. Be not conformed to your culture. Be not conformed to your career. Be not conformed to your family. Be not conformed to your business. Be not conformed to any of these things. Say, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Because that is the only time that we can do what? That we can prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. That is the only time. It is not when we are doing our own. And be not conformed, but be ye transformed. So I'm an Igbo person, but the shekel of the sanctuary should be above my tribe. I am white, I am black. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So as we begin to pray this evening, we'll be asking God, make me. There's a song that says, make me a vessel. Make me an instrument. Make me whatever you want me to do, what to be. Make me. Whatever I have come with, whatever I have brought, Lord, I am laying them down. I am laying them down. We see the example of Paul in Philippians chapter 3. He said, all these things I do, what I count them as what? As dung. All of them. Whatever I have attained, or even the ones I have not attained, all of them, I count them as dung. May it not be that the king will come in and say, no, you are not wearing the garment that I have provided. May it not be. May it not be. May it not be. May it not be. So my brothers and my sisters, as we walk towards the unity that God has called us into, let us remember. Let us remember. Our lives must be fashioned according to the shekel of the sanctuary. You read it in several places throughout the Bible. When they mention the shekel, say, after the shekel of the sanctuary, Lord, whatever I am bringing, I am laying them down. I am laying them down. Make me a vessel. Make me an offering. Make me whatever you want me to be. I came here with nothing, but all you have given me. Jesus, bring new wine out of 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 me. It is only when we as individuals will begin to walk in line with the shekel of the sanctuary that the world outside can look in and say, oh, let's go to them. They have what it takes. They can show us the guideline. They can lead us. Out of me, Jesus, bring new wine out of me. I came to you with nothing, but all you have given me. Jesus, bring new wine out of me. Jesus, bring new wine out of me. If there is anybody in our midst today who has not received the gift of the Holy Spirit, this is an opportunity for you to receive. It's an opportunity for you to open up to God and say, Father, I have come. You said, whosoever is willing, that you are ready to pour out your spirit. you are here this evening and you have not received that gift of the Spirit of the Lord, today is another opportunity. And I pray and ask of you, please don't let it go by. No. Don't let this opportunity slide by you. Because there is no way we can attain to that standard that God requires of his children except you have his Spirit. It is only by his Spirit that we are sealed. It is only by his Spirit that God knows you. It is only that by his Spirit that God knows us. So ask him, Father, I need your Spirit. Like David cried out, he said, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from your presence. Take not your Holy Spirit from me. It is only by the Spirit of God that our lives and our minds can be renewed. Whatever we have come with tonight, can we lay it down and say, Lord, I need your Holy Spirit. Father, I need your Holy Spirit. Father, I need your Holy Spirit.